Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen and Sistonians, and welcome. In today's video we're going to be checking out Prison Architect Alpha Update version 6. Now with all Alpha updates, Sistonia Penitentiary has unfortunately been torn down, but in its place has been erected this glorious penitentiary itself, Sistonia Penitentiary version 6. The only prison that I've made that is actually turning a profit. It's ridiculous, I'm not even too sure how this is happening. I actually have plus money, my money's been going up. I left this game for 2 hours, came back to it, and well, only one person died, poor Yanni the Yanator. So let's talk about the update itself very quickly. Let's check out all the latest updates and features and stuff like that. And the first one I want to talk about is one of the ones I'm most excited about, and that is they've actually tried fixing the prisoner freezing, where prisoners get stuck. Now, if you remember, most of my videos I always complained about this, and now it's been sorted out. However, it's still a bit foggy. I'll say if I click on the medic here. There we go. Now I need these two guys to go back to the station. You are going over there. That's good. But you go do something. Go back to your station. Let's check my deployment very quickly. There you go. There should be 2 of these buggers up here. 2 down here. 10 prisoners. 10 prison guards. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they should be fine. What are these bums playing at? Why aren't you working properly? So stuck prisoners have been fixed. There's still a few things I find a bit quirky about it. Sometimes prisoners stay stuck for too long than what you think they do. Then suddenly they get moved, and they get moved for unknown reasons. They get stuck for unknown reasons. It'd be nice if, like this guy. What are you doing, Batty? You're one of the good ones. Okay, you're getting moved into your cell. That's good. Okay, so he's getting sorted out. I just find that sometimes it's still confusing. Sometimes you don't know whether or not he's in solitary confinement, whether he's stuck there doing nothing. I find some things very confusing and irritating about the game, but they're getting fixed slowly and surely, so I can't complain about that too much. Now, if you've noticed about my prisoners, they seem to be different colours. We have grey ones, red ones, and orange ones. That's because there are now new levels of security for prisoners. Grey being the lowest, orange being the medium, and red being the highest. Now if I click on a prisoner as well, boom, this guy. Adam Ranger, armed robbery, 18 years. The prisoners now have a rap sheet, they have the convictions, how many years they've served, how many years they've got to go. It's kind of cool. Also, I want to talk about this red part very quickly over here. This is how much they have to spend. And then they get the parole on the last, in the grey bit on the bar over here. Now, of course, I could search prisoners down here. I've actually been doing quite well on my prisoner searching. I've stuck metal detectors across the showers and also the cafeteria. Doing a good job. Man, seriously. Okay, enough about that. Sorry about that. And however, these aren't the only things about the prisoners. You see, each one has secret stats that you can't actually see. What this means is, say, if my little dude over here, that's light. Like, say, Aquachime. His convictions are car theft, carjacking, car theft. But just because he's wearing a grey suit doesn't mean he's going to be violent or he's not going to try stabbing or murder people. And just because a fellow is orange or in the red here doesn't mean that he's actually going to murder people and try his hardest to kill people. So there's the hidden stats. You have to watch for the prisoners. You have to see what they're doing. You have to try and feel for them and try and get an understanding of how they work and act. Are you sleeping in bed with somebody? Okay, I don't know why he's got an orange. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out. I've never actually understood why there's boxes and locks around these guys. Yeah, maybe I'll figure it out eventually. Why are you still in your handcuffs? I have no idea. Because it's because they've been bad. Also, you can control your intake. If I go to my reports here, go to prisoners. Now you see here you have your 3 categories. You have your high risk, normal risk, and low risk. I can actually open these up and get the prisoners based on how many I want. And actually, the intake is quite random still, but I can actually choose if I want the high risks or the normal risks, or even just the low risks by themselves. Or maybe a mix of them. Or maybe if I want to be hardcore, I can go high risk only. That'd be kind of cool. Wouldn't mind that too much. Yeah, these guys are still complaining about this. And there's also, that's got down report, so you can also assign security. Sorry, I do apologise, my game is freezing on me once again. This happens about 3 times a day. You can also assign security areas. Say, if I want this area to be max security, I can click on max up there. Minimum down here. I'm not too sure what Gen Pop means. I think it just means general population. White. Not clear, maybe it's just like a library or a archive of the different colours. And then we close that down. There's also been a few bug fixes as well. Say doctors will now heal people. Say if we click on you. And yeah, you're still. So yeah, the doctors actually heal people a lot more effectively now. However, prisoners still do get stuck sometimes. This fellow is being escorted, I think. Well, actually, I hope he's being escorted. No, nobody's going to escort him. But they're going to get these guys sorted out. So it's all looking good from here. Oh wait, are you going to go down and escort him? There's also things with framework. The framework now looks a bit more 3D. There's also variation in physical size of prisoners. Also, if you've noticed, high-risk prisoners tend to be larger than the low-risk prisoners, who seem to be a bit more scrawnier. Let's open up these. Well, I guess the ratio isn't really good at the moment. We have 1 fat one, 1 muscular, 2 thins, and you know, I can't really complain about it too much. It's just random. I prefer it random. However, I would actually like to take this point to just give my opinion on something. If I go to finance, prisoner grant 3,000. For every prisoner I have, I gain $100 per day. That's fair enough. However, I think it would be nice if, say, different prisoner profiles had different incomes for your prison. Say, if the low risk, you got $100 per day for them, the orange one was $200 per day, and the red ones were $300 per day. It would add a risk-reward system. Say, if you only had, say, red prisoners in your prison, it would be a lot more dangerous. There'd be a lot more people being stabbed and murdered, and it'd be harder for yourself, but you would be awarded a lot more money. While if you just went for low risk people, it'd be easier to look after them. However, you wouldn't get as much money. I think that would be a nice balance, a nice risk reward system, a nice incentive in order to get people to order high risks more than any of the others, and just give themselves a bit of a challenge. And there's also a few more bug fixes. I actually think the TVs have been fixed now because they seem to be more entertained than usual. Why are you sharing a prison with him? I don't understand. So there's of course a few bug fixes that need to be fixed, but I'm quite looking forward to seeing how much they put into the game in the future. And we're going to leave the video at this, like actually hopefully they'll fix the dead bloody bodies. Oi, you do. Want to see this very quickly unless it's just me. Let's see what it's going to do with the body. Probably nothing, but we'll see. No, nothing to the body. Yanni's just sweeping away in his death throes like a boss. Yeah, so we're going to leave the video at this. I've been Systematic, and a big thank you all for watching. Don't forget to pay your taxes by liking and posting a comment, and subscribe to join Tystonia today. And I will see you soon.